This exercise will be used to target the glutes. Step 1. Setup. Grab a bench or any soft elevated platform that's about the height of your knees or shins. If needed, put a pair of heavy weight plates behind it to prevent it from sliding back as you perform the movement. Next, grab a barbell and load each side with weight, ideally using the bigger bumper plates if your gym has those available. If not, that's perfectly fine. If you're new to this movement, I'd actually recommend just using the barbell with no weight at first. You'll also want to use a thick pad or towel and wrap it around the middle of the barbell for comfort. Lay down with your upper back against the bench and the bar sitting over your hips and your hands holding the bar with an overhand grip just outside your legs. From here, set your feet. You want them positioned such that at the top of the hip thrust, your knees are bent at a 90-degree angle and your shins are vertical straight on top of your feet. Try a few reps without weight to find the sweet spot position for you. Once you've found the right distance, set your feet at about shoulder width apart or slightly wider, with your toes pointed out at a slight angle. Step 2. Execution. To stabilize your body, tuck your chin down and brace your core as if someone were about to punch your stomach. Next, before initiating the thrust, squeeze your glutes together hard as if you had a $100 bill between your butt cheeks. Then, while keeping your head and hips in a straight line, continue squeezing your glutes as you push through your heels to drive your hips forward to the top position, moving the weight straight up. Stabilize the bar by using your arms to pull it away and down on your thighs. At the top position, keep your core braced, continue gazing down towards your chest, and pause here for a second or two while continuing to squeeze your glutes as if you were holding that $100 bill between your butt cheeks and you were trying to prevent it from falling out. At this point, your shoulders, back, hips, and knees should make one straight line. Control the weight back down by slowly lowering your butt down towards the ground, stopping at about halfway up from the bottom position, and then repeating for another rep. Step 3. Common mistakes. Avoid arching your back and flaring your ribs out, especially at the top position, as this will shift the tension to your lower back muscles. Instead, keep your ribs down by contracting your abs hard and really focus on squeezing your glutes. Ideally, you want to try to posteriorly tilt your pelvis as you get to the top position by tilting your hips upward using your glutes. If you still struggle with feeling it more in your back, try lightening the weight and focus more on the contraction of your glutes. Avoid going too low at the bottom position. You don't need to go all the way down and should instead stop at about halfway, as going lower than that will no longer involve the glutes. If you feel the movement more in your hamstrings, try moving your feet closer towards your body. You can also think about pushing your feet forward as you thrust, which will help engage the quads and as a result, partially turn the hamstrings off so you can better engage the glutes. If on the other hand you feel it more in your quads, try moving your feet further away. Ideally, you want to use a foot setup that enables your shins to be vertical at the top position.